But you can beat this dangerous combination by joining forces with your Texaco dealer to protect your car. Drive in for the complete Texaco winter conditioning, checkup, all over Texaco lubrication, insulated Haviland, the oil that's 100% distilled, and Marfac, America's most widely used chassis lubricant. Now, James Melton.
Whatever gave your eyes this glow, whatever gave my heart this song, can't be wrong. It's right as the rain that falls from above and fills the world with the blue.
Thank you, and good evening, friends. Well, here we are for our first Sunday evening get-together of the new year here at the old Texaco Star Theater. And I think you know about everybody here. The gentleman over there with the puckish smile and the ivory touch is, of course, Alec Templeton, who has a bit of musical magic in store for you this evening. Next, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Podium, Al Goodman, and our glamorous guest of honor, Mary Martin, whom we're going to keep pretty busy this evening, too, I might add. And now, have a seat and make yourself at home, and we'll start the ball rolling on our first show of this new year of great promise with a new song about a land of promise. Brand McNally, well, they call it California. The Los Angeles Chamber of Commerce call it sunny California. Some people say it's a great place to be if you're an orange. I say it's terrific or something. And now listen to what Jerome Kern has to say about it. But good.
There are poets who sing of that mythical kingdom of Arcady, but alas, and unfortunately, they're not up with the times. For there isn't a thing in that second-hand kingdom of Arcady that compares with the sun or the sea of that gold-spangled coast. Pardon us if we boast while we toast California, where each plum and each prune is as big as the moon. California, where December comes dolled up like May. There are gals to attract us, there's gold in the cactus, so bless the day that we found California. For without it, there's no USA. In this new El Dorado, there's free avocado for everyone. And there's none that weighs under a ton in this fabulous clime. We have luscious persimmon and ditto our women who rival each gladiola, magnolia, and peach. So we say to each friend who may seek journey's end, we commend California, where the rain doesn't rain, it just drizzles champagne. California, where romance is the theme of the day. There are gals to attract us, there's gold in the cactus, so bless the day. Soaring gay California. Tremendous, Titanic, stupendous. The ocean is better and bluer and wetter. The mountains are higher, the deserts are drier. The boys have more shekels, the girls have more freckles. California, oh, without it, there's no USA.
heard me applauding too, Jimmy.
Oh, hello, Mary. That's quite a number, isn't it? That's California.
And you make it even quieter, if I may say so.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mary. But you do that to every song you sing.
Why, Jimmy, that's very sweet of you. And if you must know the truth, you know, I'd rather hear you sing than most anybody I know.
Oh, shucks, Mary. Thanks again. And as for how I feel about your voice...
Hey, you two, bring it up, bring it up.
Why, Ellie, aren't you ashamed?
Why, I wanted to have a chance to say something about you myself.
You're fine, Ellie.
Well, for a long time, I've done it. So won't you sing it, Mary? I dream of you.
I dream of you more than you dream I do. How can I prove to you this love is real? You're mean to me more than you mean to be. You just can't seem to see the way I feel when I am close to you. The world is far away. The words that fill my heart, my lips can't seem to say. I want you so more than you ever know, more than you dream I do. I dream of you when I am close to you. The world is far away. The words that fill my heart, my lips can't seem to say. I want you so more than you ever know, more than you dream I do. I dream of
And now, during these next few minutes, anything can happen musically, and probably will. So here to make with the magic is the prestidigit, I knew I should take that word out, of the piano himself, Alec Templeton, who will take over now. Alec, will you go ahead?
All right, Jimmy. And it's going to be another of those improvisations known as 4-in-1. And that means I'm going to ask 4 people in the audience to give me 2 popular and 2 classical tunes, and I'll take them all and put them all into one composition. Now, how about the tunes? Don't send me in. All right? That's Malaguena. 12th Street Rag. Now another classical one. Well, all right, we'll have pistol. How about a classical one? O Sole Mio, all right? O Sole Mio, Don't Fence Me In, Drigo's Serenade, no. 12th Street Rag, O Sole Mio, Don't Fence Me In, and Malaguena. Those are the 4.
Tonight, John Reed King has a serious message that has an important bearing on the saving of human lives.
Indeed it has, ladies and gentlemen. The National Safety Council reports that the percentage of fatal automobile accidents which involve defective vehicles has almost doubled since 1941. Yes, 15% of all fatal traffic accidents today involve cars that are mechanically unsafe. And winter adds new dangers. Icy roads, more hours of darkness, rain, and snow all mean more accidents unless we, American drivers and car owners, watch our driving habits and see that our cars are kept in safe operating condition. Observe these winter safety rules. Drive more carefully than ever before. Keep brakes in perfect working order. See that your headlights, windshield wipers, and tail light are working. Have your battery checked and charged when necessary. See that your tires are properly inflated and switched about at intervals. Use tire chains when road conditions are bad. And remember that good care and good service not only play important parts in longer and safer car life, they also help prevent accidents and save human life as well. Your Texaco dealer pledges to do all he can to help make winter safer for you and your car. James Melton takes up his role for the moment of tenor star of the Metropolitan Opera Company. And from Bizet's opera Carmen, Mr. Melton now sings Don Jose's futile plea for Carmen's love in the Flower Song.
21 months and 7 days ago, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II brought forth on Broadway a great new musical comedy, to which it's well nigh impossible to get tickets, and dedicated to the proposition that there's a whopping good state down Southwest way called Oklahoma. And it's no news to you by now that there are a lot of whopping good tunes in the score of that show. And tonight, Mary, Alec, Al, and I would like to do at least 5 of them for you, 5 that we happen to like very much. So, Mary Martin, suppose you and the chorus lead off now with Out of My Dreams.
Out of my dreams and into the arms I long to fly. I will come as if it comes to the waiting sky. Out of my dreams and into the hush of falling shadows, with some misty glow and stars are breaking through. Then out of my dreams I'll go into my
As for the title of this next song from Oklahoma, I'll give you one guess. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey, when I take you home in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping scuttles. Nosy folks'll peek through their shutters and their eyes. Well, pop, the wheels are yellow, their hose is brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes and glass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two right side lights winking and blinking, ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I'd care to swap that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top. Surrey with a fringe on top. Oh, you. Alec Templeton and his piano will give you now, Oh, What a Beautiful Morning. Martin time again now, and she sings from Oklahoma, Many a New Day.
Why should a woman who is healthy and strong blubber like a baby if her man goes away, a-weeping and a-wailing how he done her wrong? That's one thing you will never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers to show I don't care. I'll buy brand new dress to wear. I'll scrub my neck and I'll brush my hair and starting over again. Many a new face will please my eye. Many a new love will find me. Never I once look back to sigh over the romance behind me. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Many a light lad may kiss and fly. A kiss gone by is bygone. Never I ask an August sky, where has last July gone? Never I wandered through the rye, wondering where has some guy gone. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Before I do. Before I do.
And here's the rousing title song of the show that brings down the final curtain every night at the St. James Theater, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night, my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yippee-yo-hey, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yippee-yo-hey, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay, hey, 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 Oklahoma.
James Melton, Jerry Martin, and Alec Templeton will be back in just a moment. Someone has said that cars are allergic to winter, and that's pretty close to the truth because cold weather is double trouble time for any car. That's why right now is the time for a Texaco wintertime checkup. Your Texaco dealer's complete winter conditioning service includes the correct Texaco winter lubrication from insulated Haviland, the oil that's 100% distilled, to Marfac, America's most widely used chassis lubricant. See your Texaco dealer. He's a good man to keep in touch with this winter. And now, James, this being the new year, there's something I'm giving up right now.
And what's that, John?
This microphone.
Well, thank you, John. Well, friends, it's about time to say good night to you again. But first, I want to thank you, Mary, for trotting our boards here tonight.
Why, Jimmy, honey, you make me sound like I'm stomping up and down in cowboy boots. Come to my defense, Ellie.
I reckon this town ain't big enough for us both, Jim. I'm moving tomorrow.
Nothing as drastic as that, pardon me, Ellie. I'll be needing you here again next Sunday night.
That's right, Alec, we sure will, because you've got to be on hand to help me greet our special member for next week, who I'm happy to report, friends, will be one of your favorite singers and a grand person to boot, Jane Froman. So until then, good night all, and we'll see you Sunday.
Texaco dealers from coast to coast invite you to tune in the Texaco Star Theater each Sunday and the Metropolitan Opera each Saturday afternoon over another network, and to drive in at any time. Remember, you're welcome. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.